We are about 10 days away from the new year, and a lot of people tend to wait till the beginning of the year to set their goals. Newsflash, New Year's resolution do not work. Get this, about 25% of people that set New Year resolutions abandon them within a week. 60% of them abandon them within 6 months. Only about 5% of people that lose weight with a diet tend to keep that weight off. A significant number of people regain more than they lost because they stopped. Even after a heart attack, only 14% of patients are able to stick to an exercise or diet routine. So, New Year's resolutions do not work, goals do. And while I understand the allure of starting on January 1st and starting freshly that day, there's a lot of benefits to starting earlier. I have titled this video, Copy My Vision Board for 2026. I will be sharing how I am working to becoming a millionaire. Let's get started. The first thing I would like to talk about is your income. Your income is very much dependent on how much you earn. And while many people have said, to become a millionaire, you actually have to either increase your income or decrease your expenses. But here's the point. In 2025, according to the US Bureau of Labor Statistics, food increased by 2.6%, energy prices or energy costs increased by about 4.2%, fuel at about 11%, and electricity at about 6.9%. So, what really can you cut? Then you can focus on the more important thing, which is growing your income. Truth is, many people have skills, we all do. Most people aren't just packaging these skills. You speak well, you write well, you cook well. These are some skills that you can package. For me, I like to use the ATM framework to structure my income. A stands for automating things. You really cannot do everything yourself manually. You might want to consider paying somebody to free up some of your time, and that high quality time is what you need to be able to generate more income for you. If you currently churn out content, it might be of value to find somebody to edit those videos for you so that you can free up more time to think about how to generate better quality content for your channel. Next is time traded income. You currently work, so that's money from salary, consulting, professional services. Earning a salary is not a bad thing. It definitely helps provide you with stability. And the M stands for money multiplied income. And this is where investments come in. But you cannot have money multiplied income if you do not have money being generated from A and T. Investments do not help you grow your income. They multiply what you currently have. With that, I'll go to the next two things, and those are spendings and savings. Let's look at the two famous S's. Many people are not irresponsible with their spending. They just do not have a structure. Categorize spending into food, shelter, sustenance, and professional development. If it doesn't fall into any of these buckets, ask yourself, is this generating any income for me? If the answer is no, then it is not helping you build wealth. As for savings, you have to automate it. There are 3 buckets that I usually like to categorize how I save or how I spend my money, which would be 50% going into expenses or upkeep, 30% into savings, and 20% into your enjoyment funds. Yes, you have to carve out money to enjoy. If you don't do this, what ends up happening is you overspend or you burn out. And burnout is definitely more expensive. The third thing is assets. Assets is anything that adds money into your pocket. So these include real estate, investments, income generating tools. And not everything is going to be an asset. That's the reality of life. You are going to have some liabilities, and that is fine. The most important thing is you make sure that your assets is definitely greater than your liabilities. So assets should be greater than liabilities. The fourth thing is leverage and debt. A debt is a tool and not a sin. You really want to ensure that you are getting a debt or you are getting a loan for things that would help you generate income. Good examples are borrowing money for a business, getting into a loan to acquire income generating assets like real estate investments, or hiring help to free up time. High quality time is the raw material for wealth, and that is something you really want to focus on. Having said these 4 things that I'll be focusing on in 2026, I would also be sharing with you the practical steps or practical things that I am doing to get or achieve these goals. The first thing for me is to keep learning. I keep acquiring skills. So I don't stop learning. I don't stop reading. I don't stop taking courses. Invest in yourself. Secondly, automating things. I'll be automating a lot of the manual processes that I currently have today, and that is definitely going to help me free up some time. And lastly, you want to measure your outcomes. You cannot measure or track something that you are not keeping details about. So you can only measure things that you're keeping a tab on. So you want to measure your income, look into your spendings, look into what your loans are, and then of course, assets. I want you to know that it is not about perfection. It is about the momentum. Like I always say, it's more about consistency. This is my own vision board for 2026. I want you to take the things that resonate, copy, and create your own version. If this has been helpful or if this video has been helpful to you, please go ahead and subscribe and click on the like button to help us keep generating more content like this. With this, we have come to the end of this video. And I hope that you get to enjoy the end of 2025 and start strong in 2026. See you later. Bye.
The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Numbers 6:24-26.